let's say on what it's on my prices to say who. Valentine say your dearie say I will be any akle, will be any ati. Okay, it's Monday, we are back to business. If you enjoyed your Valentine, you got a gift, you went on a date, congratulations. You're one of the few lucky ones because most people cannot relate. And I know some tragic things happened over the holiday as well. So if you are alive, just give glory to God because some people did not make it. But that's what we are here to talk about. Today we have good news. I actually have good news for you guys. Okay. Cardi, let's say on what it's on my prices to say who. Can I say who? So, according to their press release earlier yesterday, the Automobile Dealers Union of Ghana wishes to formally inform the general public that in line with our earlier commitment, members of the union have reduced vehicle prices by an average of 15%, following the relative stabilization of the Ghana cedi against the US dollar, as well as the abolition of COVID-19 levy. This decisive action reflects the union's long-standing promise to Ghanaians that any meaningful stabilization of the exchange rate would translate to fairer vehicle pricing, rather than excess profiteering. We are pleased to state that our members have acted in good faith and with a strong sense of national responsibility. It basically means that, like, if the car was 100,000 before, right now it's like 85,000. So you can just do the math from there. Just wanted to 15%. Now, many people are saying this is a good thing, but some people are feeling like the reason why they want to reduce it now is because people are no longer buying from them. Because if you compare the prices other car dealers are giving people in comparison to the automobile people, it's like sometimes it's almost 100% increments, and that's ridiculous, you know. So people feel like it's cheaper to outsource from like different places in different countries and then just like ship it into the country instead of just buying it straight from these people. So I mean, 50%, it sounds good, but if you still compare it to the prices outside, it's still more expensive. So I feel like they should take a closer look at their pricing. 15% is not going to pacify Ghanaians. If you want them to buy from you, you're going to have to do better than 15%. But it's a start. It's a start. Also, we are happy that at least the cedi is stabilizing against the US dollar, because I feel like that is what impacts everything that goes on in this country. Like, once the dollar is higher, things are more expensive. Once the cedi stabilizes, it feels like things are cheaper or at least more affordable. So, I mean, we can all remember when these new Uber cars came into the system, the Vitz, the Yaris, so on and so forth. I feel like when they were first introduced, they were much cheaper than they are now. At first, people could get it for 65,000, 70,000, 75,000. It got to a point they were selling it for almost 100,000, 150,000, which was very ridiculous. So I feel like this reduction is actually good, but they can still do more. The reason why it's good is because even if you're saving, let's say you've been saving up for a while now, you need that extra money to add to it. Maybe now, because of the 15% reduction, you'll be able to get it faster or easier because you already had enough money to pay for it. You get, so it's good in that way. But still, let's look at the prices, because like I said before, if you're comparing how much they are charging now, like those automobile dealers, compared to if you were to buy it from outside, maybe you can get like an expensive car for like maybe 200,000. But if you go to the same auto dealership for that same car, to be like 400,000 plus, which is still ridiculous, because that 400,000, if you reduce like 15%, is still not really doing anything. You still go for the first option, which is the 200,000. Instead of them just reducing like their prices, they should also compare it to their competition. They should compare it to the people who are actually selling it for cheaper and find a way to match those prices. I feel like that's like the best option for Ghanaians everywhere. So that, everyone can also own their dream car. Right now, you don't have to worry about, let me just buy the smallest, cheapest car available. Maybe now with the reduction, you can go in for a car you would much rather prefer because it's less expensive than it used to be. So that's what I have for you today. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if this 15% is actually going to benefit you in particular, or you need like 30%, 50% cut. And I'll see you guys in the next video. It's been Karen Jacqueline, your lovely host.